Hey guys, Iron Wolf here, back with another Hyrule Conquest video. Today, I'll be doing another one of my commentaries. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I know you guys have given me a lot of positive feedback from my previous ones, so I'll try to continue that trend of good commentary for you guys. So today, I'll be talking about a match between Hannibal Barca and FeldFeld. These are two of the really good zero AD players. Like in a lot of my previous commentaries, a lot of the matches have been between Zero AD players coming over to Hyrule Conquest and playing a lot of that. I'll focus more on some matches between more dedicated Hyrule Conquest players in the future. But for now, we'll have Hannibal and FeldFeld. I'll get into it right now. This replay was sent to me, I think, yesterday, so if you guys have any replays you'd like to submit, please just send them my way, and I would love to do commentary over them. I'm always willing to, commentate new matches and, see new things. Alright, so over here we have Hannibal Barca playing as the Blue Zora. Right there. And over here we have FeldFeld playing as the Red Hylians. Very standard openings from both players here. Going for that farm. Getting the 4 citizens. Probably going to go for lookouts early. As you see here, his scout's probably looking for a sand seal. And let's take a look over here. Alright, getting 5 servants. Getting all of his workers onto the food. The servants onto the bushes specifically, and his soldiers onto the cookos. You see a scout going up here. FeldFeld, his scout, bringing in the sand seal over here, as you see, getting these lookouts about to come out. Got all these workers on the food. Got some workers over here too, along with these town guards, building that storehouse. Getting some more servants out. See what's happening up here. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. So you see here from Hannibal, this is a very common strategy I've seen on Gerudo Oasis. Factions that don't benefit from getting sand seals early, for example, like the Hylians, they do. The ZOR not so much. So what they'll do with their scouts, instead of going for sand seals, is they'll try to kite the Armos, usually towards their opponent's base. So that might be what Hannibal's going for right here. See here from FeldFeld getting his first house up. Let's take a look at his population. He's not doing too bad, and his resources, he's doing pretty good as well. Let's take a look over here at Hannibal. About to cap himself out. Probably gonna have to build a house. Probably start working on it right when these workers come out, if he wants to, stay under that population cap. Got a lot of workers though, doing really good on resources, doing a lot better than FeldFeld right now. I believe he's also bringing those. Let's do this. All right. Yeah, you see here he's got all these Armos. He's gonna try to bring them over here into FeldFeld's base. See here, FeldFeld using these lookouts, getting these sand seals. I've mentioned this in the past, but the Hylian lookouts actually gather from the wildlife faster than the citizens do. It's a nice, niche little thing that the Hylians have. But FeldFeld, still constantly producing citizens, getting another house up. Hannibal over here is still capped out. He can't get these workers out until, or these new workers out until he builds a house, which he's probably gonna want to start doing, really soon. Okay, there you go. You see the first house coming up from Hannibal. Well, FeldFeld over here getting his second farm up. Let's see here. Alright, these workers going to come out soon. I don't know what he's doing with these workers right here, but you see his scout is bringing these Armos into FeldFeld's base. FeldFeld's going to have to get some units together if he wants to hold this off, but I don't think he's aware of it. I don't know if his scout noticed it coming. Scout's just been pulling in these sand seals. Alright, new workers coming out. Did he get the woodcutting upgrade? No, he did not. Probably wants to save those rupees for a hero. That would be my guess, at least. Hannibal, let's take a look at his resources. Okay, he's doing really well on resources. Not so much on food, but more so on materials. His population cap is doing a lot better as well. What about FeldFeld over here? FeldFeld is doing a lot better on resources as well. You see here these Armos have been the aggro has been pulled off of the Zora scout and onto the Hylian scout. So this is now an issue that FeldFeld has to deal with. You see here he's trying to draw them out of the base. Yep, as you see here, FeldFeld getting Link out. Link is a very strong early game hero for the Hylians. Gives a lot of really good buffs to the citizen soldiers. Very strong indeed. As you see here, he immediately garrisons Link. This is a common strategy with Link because of his reduced batch time production skill. Basically, when you garrison Link, he reduces the batch time of certain units. I forget which kind specifically. Let's take a look here. Batch time. Okay, so it's just he cuts batch time in half for all units. It's not a specific type of unit. It's just all units of the building that he's garrisoned in. But you see here, these Armos doing some damage over here on this Hylian scout. This house about to go up. Hannibal over here, you know, he's doing a lot better with his base, getting some fisheries up, which is pretty good. You know, you see his food, his bears have just run out, and he's about to run out of cocos. How's he doing on population? Okay, he's doing good on population. He could really go for some materials soon to help him out. I don't know if he wants to go for mages early or hydrophants. We'll see what he does. Both are very strong. But you see from FeldFeld getting Link out, he probably wants to go for, you know, like a mass citizen soldier, like mass archers or mass squires probably. And then eventually go for, you know, a lot of infantry, you know, with knights and maybe castle guards later as well. Getting another house up, as you see there. Yep, just like I mentioned, gets his barracks up to go for some castle guards. One of the best tanky early game units for sure. Let's see what's going on down here. Alright, Hannibal getting his first aqueduct up. Oh, never mind. Producing some servants right there. 3 fisheries, not bad. How's he doing on population? Okay, he's getting a little close, but he's doing really good on resources. FeldFeld's doing pretty good on resources as well. He's mostly putting his resources into these buildings, specifically these farms, as well as, you see here he's getting these squires. Like I mentioned, he's probably going to go for a lot of archers and a lot of squires. There we go. Oh wow, he's trying to build an expansion right here, or, you know, a little forward wood line, but these Armos came over here and just completely destroyed it. That's going to be quite a nuisance for FeldFeld to deal with here. Still a few more down here. Getting another house up. Castle guards coming out. Any more? Yep. Okay, he's getting kingdom infantry. He's gonna have to deal with these Armos. These Armos are a big nuisance. Hopefully they don't kill any of his units. But yeah, that was really smart by Hannibal, you know, bringing these Armos over here, because sure, he didn't get them in his base, but they were just chilling right here, and as soon as FeldFeld put this little wood line, or was trying to build a storehouse on this little wood line right here, they were immediately aggro to that and destroyed it. So that was a good play by Hannibal. FeldFeld here getting another farm up. Kingdom infantry coming out with Link. No more? Alright. You see, oh wow, FeldFeld here at 6.5 minutes got a pretty sizable army. You see here he's probably moving out, probably wants to do some early harasses and kind of attacks on Hannibal here. The ZOR very susceptible to rushes, however, unless they are using Ruto, which I believe Hannibal is. Yep, as you see here, Ruto. What Ruto does is she increases the ranged attack of any building that she's garrisoned in, which is very strong. It beats caretakers as well as, you know, these early rushes like this, because the range you see there, the aura that the or not the aura, I'm sorry, just the attack range that the city center has right here with Ruto in it. Usually it would only be about like right here, but because Ruto is in there, it's about right there, which is really strong, because that means that FeldFeld can basically not touch any of these buildings right here, which is really nice. You see here he's bringing in these soldiers. Got a lot of good civilian soldiers, which is really good for Link, because Link's buff applies to not only just melee infantry, but also to citizen soldiers. So you see here, he gives a plus 25 melee attack, ranged attack, and armor to all citizens. And these squires and whatnot, let's bring it up here, they count as citizen. So the buff applies to them as well. This is pretty good. He's probably going to try to snipe one of these communes without losing too many soldiers. The ZOR City Center has magic damage, so it's very effective against units like this. Take a look at what's going on over here. Alright, FeldFeld just playing it very, you know, standard. Got this wall of houses right here. Not producing any units from his city center or barracks. Probably trying to focus on this rush right now. Alright, you see from Hannibal here, what's he building? Okay, he's getting a market up. Probably wants to try to trade some of these resources so that he can try to get you know, some river patrol, so they can maybe defend against this rush a little bit better. Because right now, anything that's outside of the city center's range is fair game for FeldFeld. And as you see here, losing those 2 houses right there, that's really big for Hannibal, or against Hannibal as FeldFeld. So we'll see what happens there. Pretty standard play coming out here though from both players, so we'll see what happens. See here, getting another farm up, getting more citizens, and okay, no other soldiers. Another commune going up. This one's gonna be a little more, you know, risky, because as you see here, it's like right on the edge of the city center's range, but just enough to where, yeah, you see here, as soon as he gets in there, he gets attacked. This is why Ruto is so strong against these early game rushes. But this market is just outside, as you see here. He can squeeze just enough units to try and capture this building right here. If he takes down this market, this is going to be a really big play for FeldFeld. Does Hannibal have any soldiers, or just all... No, wow, he's just got all servants right now. He's got no defenses outside the city center. Yeah, you see there, the market goes down. That's really big for FeldFeld. He's really taking advantage of the strong early game from Link right here. Does he have anything else? Okay, he's getting a wood line right there. Building some more houses, trying to expand down this way. Very standard play from the Highlands. They usually want to expand their wood line down here, get a tower, and then maybe a market, either on this side or on this side over here. But FeldFeld, you see he's got these archers over here causing some issues for Hannibal, while over here he's got his army trying to get that market back up. Wow, he really needs those resources. What's it looking like for him right now? Okay, he's got a lot of ore. Could really use some materials, but you know, he's doing really good on food, so we might see some river soldiers or some river guard come out in the near future. Let's take a look at FeldFeld. Okay, FeldFeld's doing pretty good on resources. About to hit the population cap, but not quite. Probably wants to get a house up soon. But you see here, he's got this wood line expanded. He's producing more citizens, more castle guards coming out from his barracks right there, as you see. Mage chambers going up from Hannibal. Probably wants to get these mages out as soon as possible. He needs to get this up. You see here, we're at 10.5 minutes. This is going to be really rough. If Hannibal can keep this mage chamber alive long enough, just to try and squeeze out some Floodmasters or Sapphire Wardens, you know, whichever he prefers to go for, then that'll be good. But you see here, he's about to lose it. Yeah, that's rough. FeldFeld lost a lot of units right there, but that was a good trade. The units he lost in comparison to the building that Hannibal here lost, you know, that's a good trade. That's a really good trade. He's got this market back up though. We'll see if FeldFeld tries to go for that one as well. You see here from Hannibal, he really has to just try to keep all his buildings confined to this circle around the city center. Trying to build another here. Getting a crystal tower. This is going to be really good if he wants to try to fend off this rush. FeldFeld notices here, as you see, trying to stop the production. Trying to kill as many of these servants as possible. Is he going to get this tower up? We'll see. FeldFeld's losing a lot of units here. He really does not want this tower up. Killing as many of these citizens as he can. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. Okay, never mind. He's got some more castle guards, so we might see what happens here. Yeah, I don't think FeldFeld's gonna outlast this right here, because you see he's trying to attack this. He was trying to kill all the workers, and now he's got more over here. Yeah, he's not doing this. The damage from the city center is just way too much to deal right here. Yeah, this tower is definitely going to go up sooner or later. FeldFeld really needs to pull Link out. He's getting a little low. Producing anything from... Nope, not from the city center. More castle guards coming out. Alright. Expanding this wood line just a little bit more. Yeah, you see here. He had to pull Link out. He lost a lot of units right there. That was a little risky. I understand why he would have done it, because if this tower goes up, that basically puts a halt on this rush, because this the crystal tower does magic damage. But... the thing is, it was within the range of the city center, so because of that, he lost so many units trying to stop this, and it honestly didn't work out for him, unfortunately. Which is rough, but let's see what FeldFeld's army is looking like right now. He's got these 4 castle guards. What's he got right here? Well, just some archers and Link is looking really low right now. That's really rough. He was doing so strong in that early game. He really just overcommitted right there to try and get this tower out of the way, which is understandable, but you have to be very careful with where you put your units, especially against Ruto, because this aura right here, the range on the city center is so devastating. Let's take a look at the resources here. Alright, Hannibal, he's doing okay on resources, not bad. He lost a lot of workers in that attack right there. You see he's only got 16 right here. But I'm sure you see here he's trying to get 10 more. That's pretty good. FeldFeld, let's see what things are going like right over here. Okay, he's got a tower. That's pretty good. This forward line right here is pretty well defended now, especially because he's got these archers here as well as this tower. Build another house right there. Yep, Knights of Hyrule. Very standard Link play from FeldFeld. Usually with Link, you want to try to go for citizen soldiers and some castle guards during the early game, but as you start to approach the mid game, you really want to get these Knights of Hyrule because it's a very strong infantry unit. Yep, getting more squires out. The citizen soldiers so strong with Link. He's doing okay on resources. He's capped himself out, unfortunately. See, from FeldFeld here, I'm sorry, Hannibal is getting these Floodmasters. Floodmasters do a lot of AoE damage. Very, very good. Let's see what's it looking right here. Okay, he's got some more workers. You know, he's doing okay. He lost a lot of workers. Probably, I want to say 2/3 of his workforce right there during that attack. Mainly, honestly, he lost the majority of it while he's building this tower. Okay, you see here a market coming up. Usually with the Hyrule, it's a good idea to get a forward market like this. Just expand this line right here. Okay, Squire's about to come out. More Knights of Hyrule coming. What's FeldFeld's army looking like right now? He's got some Squires, some Knights of Hyrule, and some Castle Guards. Okay, that's not bad. And then of course he has those archers down here, which is really good. First Floodmaster comes out, getting some more River Guards. Yep, as you see here. As we approach the mid game here, FeldFeld was really dominating in the early game, but he overcommitted just a little bit. So now things are kind of back to equal footing as we approach the mid game, and the ZOR have probably the strongest mid game in the entire game. You see with these mages combined with these, I'm sorry, what are they called? River Guards, or River Patrol, that's what they're called. Sorry, I completely blanked out for a second there. But yeah, these mages combined with River Guard during the mid game is really strong. You see here, he's still producing more. He's got 6 coming. Not bad at all from Hannibal. FeldFeld here. Let's see how he's doing on resources. He's capped himself out again. Unfortunately, he's doing really good on resources though, so that's good. His army is shaping up pretty nicely over here. Let's see what he's got. Lots of knights, lots of squires, and he's got Link in there too. Link's still a little low, but this is still doable for him. I'm trying to think. Okay, so this army against an army of what? Some Floodmasters and River Patrol. This is doable, but they completely miss each other right here. They just do not see each other right here. But if Hannibal could try to get some of these houses and maybe this farm right here before he has to pull back to his base to try and fend off this attack, that'd be really good. That would actually benefit him a lot. These Floodmasters right here are about to come out and hold off this attack. That's really good. A lone Floodmaster right there. You see here, as soon as he notices this army right here, he has to pull this force back. Dang, that's unfortunate. He wasn't able to snag one of these houses. That really sucks. Oh, okay. Is he? Okay, no, he's pulling back. See here, these Floodmasters right here are having to deal with this army, but Ruto increasing the range on this city center as well as this tower, doing very well against these Hylians. If he can try to snag one of these mage chambers, that'd be really nice. Got one. Can he get the other? He got the second one. Wow, that is really strong for FeldFeld right here. You see, he just runs in, takes those mage chambers out, then dips out. He's losing a lot of soldiers though, because now the main force right here is coming back. How many Floodmasters is that? 11. Wow, 11 Floodmasters versus this force of Hylians is very strong. But that's a big economic setback for Hannibal here, because he lost both of those mage chambers as well as the one he had earlier, so he's lost 3 total. Having to spend so many resources on mages, it's rough. But he's got resources to spare, as you see right here. He's definitely got the resources to, sustain this loss. FeldFeld here doing a little bit better on resources. He definitely needs to pull out right here, though. This is definitely not a battle he can win. The AoE damage, all his soldiers are low. He's going to lose a lot of soldiers right here if he doesn't pull out. These Knights of Hyrule, while they are very durable, they cannot do much against this magic damage that the Floodmasters have. Yeah, this is not looking good. Link died as well. Wow, I didn't even notice. Yeah, you see right there. Link's down. Losing a hero at this point in the game is very, 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 very disadvantageous for FeldFeld here. He's got a second barracks up though. He's trying to upgrade it. Probably wants to get more knights out as soon as he can. You see here, he's going up to tier 3. Just got there. Getting Link back out. Hannibal continuously trading resources for food. Gets another Mage Chambers up. Probably wants to get some more Floodmasters. What's his army looking like right now? Okay, some Floodmasters and River Patrol. Okay, that's not bad. FeldFeld here is kind of expanding over this way, as you see with this tower and this drop-off. Have any soldiers? No, wow, his army is pretty much non-existent right now. FeldFeld is very vulnerable. Oh, as you see here, getting a siege works up. The Hylians have very strong siege units. Not quite as strong as some of the ZOR ones, but they're still very strong in their own right. Any soldiers coming out? Okay, he gets up to the Kingdom Armory, or Kingdom Academy, I'm sorry. Goes for the Champion Knight. Okay, that's the Link's unique unit. It's a very, very strong, one of the strongest infantry units in the game. Is he going to upgrade this one, or is he going to train some knights? Well, he does have Link back out, so he's probably wanting to put Link in this building right here to reduce dispatch time, maybe? We'll see what happens. Where's Link right now? Oh, he's in this one. Odd that he's not training anything from there while he's Link. Hannibal here going up to tier 3. Probably wants to get mage cannons out soon as we approach the late game. Army is about the same, producing more of these mages, getting 10 coming out. Wow, that's going to be really good. Brings Ruto out of his base. Probably wants to combine her with the army to get the nice little buff there. Oh wow, he had 3 mage chambers. Gets 5 more coming out. So he's got 15 on the way along with, how many is this? 15, 9, and Ruto. Wow, that's going to be really strong. I don't know what FeldFeld can do here. He's going to get these champions out probably about the time that these Zora show up. These knights, they're going to be a little lacking. He probably needs to get some citizen soldiers from this town center right now. This is not looking good for FeldFeld right here. He's pretty much going to lose this entire front line right here. Okay, the champions come out. Okay, these knights should be able to come out before he destroys this this barracks. Gonna take care of this house though. Okay, so FeldFeld can actually, pull kind of a defense here together. He's got some knights along with some champions. He can do, so he can do some damage. Probably gonna need to pull Link out of this barracks right there. Is he producing any more? Yep, more champions on the way. No citizen soldiers coming out. Pulling out his army, wants to stay out of the range of this tower. Got more mages coming. How many are right here? 10. Oh wow, this is looking rough. But we'll see what happens. Okay, he's got his first Basilisca out here. I'm sorry, not a Basilisca, a crossbow. Got another one on the way. These repeater crossbows from the Highlands are very strong siege units. Some of the best in the game. He's got Link out of the base though. He lost that barracks unfortunately. But he still has this one over here. Producing some more champions. Okay, this is doable. It's going to be really hard. He's going to have to micro this fight like really, really, really hard. He's got another Basilisca. Got another one coming out. So many mages. Okay, as you see here from Hannibal, he's got these mage cannons coming out. Along with 15 Floodmasters. If FeldFeld can't pull something together before Hannibal gets these Floodmasters up there, this is going to be a rough fight. Got some more coming though. These champions are very, very durable units. So here Hannibal kiting his main army away from the base. Got some squires coming out. Any other citizen soldiers or? He's got some more squires. More champions about to come out as well. You see here, as soon as these champions can catch up with these Floodmasters, they are doing a lot of damage actually. Because the Zora mages, despite having insane DPS, they are very squishy. So FeldFeld's army looking very low though. He's not looking good. Yeah, unfortunately FeldFeld's going to lose this fight right here. These repeater crossbows can do some damage. See what happens. I don't know what kind of, what kind of defense he's going to be able to mount right here. More champions coming. He's still got a Link. Where's Link? Okay, he's in there trying to reduce that batch time to get champions out as fast as he can. More of the crossbows coming out. You see here from Hannibal, he's got these mage cannons along with the 15 Floodmasters. That is going to be pretty strong as soon as he can get those over there. But you see here, FeldFeld still doesn't quite realize that this army is coming. More crossbows. Any citizen soldiers? Nope. Okay, those champions come out. Getting some more. What's his army looking like? Some crossbows, some squires, some champions. Okay. He might be able to do something against this force right here, but as soon as the mage cannons show up with that army, like it's not looking very good. Yeah, these mage cannons so strong. One of the best siege units in the game. FeldFeld kind of Hannibal kind of pulled FeldFeld's forces away from the base right here, as you see. Crossbows about to come out. Notice citizen soldiers. Champion's about halfway done. Wow, you see here, FeldFeld resigns. I think he, kind of at this point noticed, well, he's got all these Floodmasters right here along with those mage cannons. Even if he catches up to this army, he's not going to have anything left to deal with this right here. So that was really unfortunate for FeldFeld. This was a very back and forth game throughout the entire, well, during the early game, FeldFeld definitely had the upper hand, but he just couldn't deal the final crushing blow because of the range of the city center with Ruto, garrisoned inside of there. So that was really unfortunate. But going into the mid game, it was very back and forth. Both players, like one would get the advantage, then the other would regain it. And back. It was very back and forth. But as we approach the late game here, the Hylians, especially with Link, such an infantry-based hero, doesn't really have anything to deal with these mage cannons and these a whole bunch of Floodmasters at that point of the game. So it was really unfortunate for him. But oh well. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Commentaries for the War of Twilight will be coming out as soon as the tournament starts, kicking. As soon as we get a couple matches in, I'll start doing some commentaries. I've got some other commentators that are going to join me for those replays. So I hope you guys are really looking forward to those. I really hope you guys enjoyed this content. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope to see you guys next time.